Bro, why are you studying so much? It's only me, bro. Come on. I know I'm a big shot, but come on, bro.
Alright, introduce yourself. So obviously, me, Ryan Bella, I'm the brains of the organization. I'm everything. I'm the mastermind. I'm gonna be teaching this idiot over here. You can see him right here. How to day trade using the strategy that I've been using for the past 8 months. Past two funded accounts and starting to get payouts. And yeah, this is kind of gonna be like a beginner kind of like crash course for you guys to learn alongside him, and he's going to be asking questions that like some of you guys might be wondering yourself. So you guys are going to be like kind of like learning alongside each other. If you can't tell, his name is Salman Bala. We're cousins, and we're kind of in this together. Strongly advise you guys to get a boy that wants it as bad as you do. Obviously, I wanted it more than him because I started 6 or 7 months ago, but this loser's trying to catch up to me now. So that's what we're doing today.
I'm on to this myself. Like you said, I'm Salman Bhella. I'm 19 years old. I went to England last year to play soccer for a year. Came back, started to learn about day trading. Here we are.
If you guys are trying to get into day trading, you guys gotta know first up, it's not easy. It's gonna be a lot of hard work, and it's gonna be a lot of time on the charts, a lot of studying, a lot of locking in. So, strongly advise you guys again, do this with your boy. Get started with your boy, so you guys can like motivate each other. You guys shouldn't be relying on each other though. If your boy's not putting in the work, that does not mean you don't put in the work either. A little bit about myself. I played in Spain soccer last year. I started learning about day trading. I have a friend named Jeremiah. He does trading as well, and we kind of started it together. First things first, you guys, if you don't have a journal or notebook like this, get one. Definitely needed to have like a visual. Trading is one of those skills that you could use for the rest of your life. That's exactly what it is. It's a skill. You have to master the skill before you start mastering how to make money. Money is just a byproduct of mastering the skill. So what I'm teaching you guys is how to master this skill and master your emotions, because that's probably the most important thing that you guys could do. That's why most day traders, they fail at first, is because they don't have discipline, they don't have patience, and they don't master their emotions. Thankfully for me, I'm at a place where a lot of traders take a couple years to get to, and thank God for that. I'm very thankful for that. But it's because I changed my life outside of the screen, outside of trading, outside of the charts, to be more disciplined. Because if you're not disciplined in life,
I have a question. So, how did you make the change to yourself? It made you better.
It's a good question. So outside of trading, I changed my life. I started being more disciplined in my routine, my daily routine. I had a morning routine. I woke up early, I started eating better. Started making my bed right after I woke up. Took a cold shower. Small things like doing your laundry, taking care of things like when they first happen. And shout out my boy Jeremiah, because he's the one who kind of like taught me all that, to have more discipline in my life. The huge thing has been like working out and having a good diet, because that teaches you discipline as well. Meditating. I meditate at least 30 minutes a day without a phone. I go on walks a lot. I started being healthier, started talking to less girls, started focusing on what actually matters. But yeah, discipline, number one. So if you guys don't have discipline, start today. Change your life today, because that's the most important thing that you could have. And that's what got me faster progress than a lot of the other people out there that have been day trading for years and still haven't had, success. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call myself successful yet. I'm still nowhere where I want to be yet. But I'm very happy with where I am right now, and I'm very happy with how my progress has been going so far. Alright, without further ado, let's get to learning the skill. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share my screen. Okay, here we go. So obviously what you're seeing here is a chart. First step for you guys to do is download TradingView. So that's what you're going to do, Sidman, right now. You're going to download TradingView. You're going to make an account. And what it is pretty much just, it's not what I have here right now. This is a TradingView chart, but I'm on TradeLocker, which is an application that you can start trading on. Me and Salman hopped on a call earlier where I explained it, candle opens, closes, what a candle looks like, what candles are. and I'm pretty much gonna review that with him and teach him about uptrends and downtrends and highs and lows, and that's what you guys are going to be learning as well. So again, just a brief overview. Each individual candle you see right here, I'm gonna ask Sinman to help me explain. I'm on the 5-minute chart right now, right? As you can see, so each candle represents how much time of price action?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, thank you. So if I'm switching to the 30-minute, each candle represents 30 minutes of price action and so on and so forth, right?
What's
So
the best one to use?
that's a good question. The best one to use depends on your strategy. So for my day-to-day strategy, I trade with 1 minute, 5 minute, and 30-minute. Those are like the ones I check the most. But I have a swing strategy as well, where I use the 1 hour and the weekly. Bullish or bearish. Bullish and bearish are two very important words. Bullish meaning the market or price is in an uptrend. Bearish meaning the market or price is in a downtrend, right? So right now, as you can see, it's looking bearish because it was going down. Bullish would have been like this type of price action. It's going upwards, just so that you guys can get those terms in your head. We'll get into the specifics of a candle, and I'm gonna draw 2 candles over here, and my boy is gonna tell you the most important parts of what candles have. This big rectangle thing, which is called a body, right? And these 2 like pubic hair looking thingies called wicks, right? Sinmen, tell me what the four key parts of a candle are.
There is a start.
What's the
Where
start
the
called?
candle starts.
What's the start called?
Open.
The open, yes.
And then there's the highest.
The high. You don't have
The
to call it.
lowest.
You have it's the high and the low. It's not the highest and the lowest. If you say that, you sound like an idiot.
High, low,
Yeah.
and then close.
Yes. Good. Those are the 4.
Open,
key.
close, high, low.
So you guys gotta write that down. There's, and I'll probably just put some text here, so you guys can see. There's candle high. So we'll call it just the high, right? We'll call the second one the low, right? Third, the open. Oh, and fourth, the close, right? So those are 4 key points of a candle, and I'll mark them out right now for you. So this is the highest point of a candle, and this is a down candle, right? Usually, like this would be red, and that's why I kind of have it as red on my graph. Gray candles are up candles, like prices going up. Black candles mean prices going down. You can make money both if price goes up and if price goes down, depending on where you predict the price is going to go. So, down candle, this is the high, right? And this is the low. Pretty simple stuff. Now where it gets a little bit confusing is the difference between an up candle and a down candle. So this will be up, and I'll have it in green. So the difference between a down candle, right, and obviously this is green going up, is again, this is still a high, this is still low. Now the tricky part is this. For a down candle, yeah, for a down candle, this is the open, right? And this is the close. So what does that mean? Let's say we're on the 5-minute, right? Because we're on the 5-minute. So this is 5 minutes worth of price action. That means price opened here, right? And went up here, came down, pulled back, and it closed right here after 5 minutes was over. The difference between down candle and up candle, for an up candle, it opens here and it closes over here, right? So the open and the close,
Like opposites.
pretty much. This would be the open.
Yeah, I was just waiting for you.
This would be the close. Over here, this would be the open. And this would be the close. And then obviously highs, right, and lows. For an up candle, obviously price is moving up, so you know the open is at the bottom, close is to the top. If price is moving down, open is at the top, close at the bottom. I hope I don't have to dive too deep into that. You guys should put this in your notebook if you have one, which you should by now if you watched the first part of the video. Okay, now you can see a bunch of down candles, which for me are black, right? Kind of like signifies a downtrend, and to kind of like confirm that, what helps is learning what highs and lows are. So a move down and a move up creates what? Simran, do you know what this is? See, press start here, right? And move up. What is this, Simran?
It's a low high.
It's a low. And then a move up and a move down signifies what? What is this?
Down.
What do you mean that's down? What is this? What is this? Right here.
It's down.
It's a high.
High?
This is a high and this is a low.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're talking about these. Look, I'll mark it out for you. Right? This and this. That's what we're looking at, right?
Oh, okay.
So a move down and a move up is a low. A move up and a move down is a high. So what does that mean for candles? So a gray candle, which is a move up, and then a black candle, which is a move down, right? So this right here, this highest point,
High.
right? This would be a high, right? Now,
Mhm.
a move down and a move up creates a low, right? So this is moving down and then it moves up, right? Black and then gray. So this right here, this right here would be what, Simon? What would it be?
Hello.
A low. Good. So highs and lows. And if it helps to look, you can look at the line chart. The low, right? Always trade with candles. If you have higher highs and higher lows, what does that look like? So a high, right? A low. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So what is this? It's an uptrend. So this is a trend. So now we're learning about trends. You know what highs and lows are? You guys gotta write those down. What does it look like for a candle? Write those down. Now for a trend, higher highs and higher low. This is a high, this is a higher high, this is an even higher high. This is a low, this is a higher low, right? So this signifies that the price is in an uptrend, right? So now if it's a downtrend, Simon, can you tell me what that is?
It's higher low.
You're serious? If it's in a
Can you
downtrend.
repeat the question again? I think you lagged out.
If it's in a downtrend, what type of highs and lows is it making?
Lower high.
And
Lower low.
there you go. You got a lower high, or high, lower high, and even lower high. You got a low, lower low, lower low, right? So uptrend against higher highs, higher lows. Downtrend, lower highs, lower lows. So candles, again, what does that look like? This is a high, right? And this is a low, because it's a move up, right? And move down, and then this is a move down and move up. And then this is another high, right? Because it's a move up, and then again a move down. So it's a lower high compared to this one. So now we know market is in a downtrend. And also you can just eyeball this. It's pretty obvious it's just in a downtrend. Price is moving down. Now for an uptrend, and we could see that right here, right? Again, higher high, higher low. So this is going to be a high, and this is a low. This was the low before. This is a higher low. So that means market is in an uptrend, right? Move down and move up. It's a higher low. And then another higher high, right? Move up and move down, right here. Higher high compared to this high. So yeah, it pretty much sums up market trend. So man, any questions that, like something you might not understand? Or something you think
No.
people wouldn't understand?
No.
No? Seems pretty simple, right?
Very simple. You can test me with some questions if you want.
I bet. I'm gonna show you
Yeah, my
a random point in the graph, and you're gonna tell me if it's uptrend or downtrend. Ready? So right here, from here to here, uptrend or downtrend?
uptrend,
From here to here, downtrend or uptrend?
downtrend.
Good boy. Right here
I
to
mean,
here.
it's pretty obvious. It's going up,
Yeah, from here to here.
down,
Here to here.
up.
Okay. And you can even zoom out on a higher time frame. See like the 1 hour. And you can see it again, you know, right here. What is this?
Up,
Uptrend, right?
uptrend, downtrend.
Yes. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the kind of like the basics of what I wanted you guys to learn. Write them down in your notes. And of course, like I'm just starting out, so if you guys have feedback for me, and if you guys have compliments for me, and if you guys have like any hate comments, I can give you guys Solomon's Instagram. But yeah, we're done here.
What?
What happened?
What'd you say?
I said we're done here. Like we're good. Video's over.
Yeah.
Right? Right? So man, anything, any questions, anything to say before the viewers?
No. Just make sure to take notes, review your notes, study. If you really want to learn, then keep updated with us.
Again, go change your life first. Master discipline. Master your life. Have patience. Learn things outside of the computer. And, you know, buy a notebook. And then you can start learning. Thank you guys. So, man.